Good evening and welcome to Salem Hills High School for this Region 8 football game. Maple Mountain on the road this week, taking on the Salem Hills Skyhawks. The Skyhawks currently the second place team in Region 8, and with a win tonight can clinch that playoff spot. A loss though tonight to Maple Mountain couldn't make things interesting. Tanner Dayton puts a foot into it. We are underway and ready to go, and that kick's going to go once again back into the end zone. I'm Ryan Pickens alongside my partner Chris Hurst. And Chris, it was a week ago we were at Provo, or not even a week, it was 4 or 5 days ago we were at Provo, and a big win for Maple Mountain, but now a different kind of cat in Salem Hills.
Yeah, Salem Hills comes in on the heels of a 4-game winning streak. Their only loss this season was against Timpview, and they're coming in with a strong 7-1 record, so it's definitely going to be a challenging game for Maple Mountain tonight.
Salem Hills is led by their quarterback, Porter Gustin, who right now is in the pistol formation with one single back. Gustin takes the snap and pitches it on first down out across the 20. Flag comes in as the runner gets out to the 25.
Flag on the play. Holding against
that's going to be holding against Salem Hills.
Yeah, Gustin comes in. He's being recruited by multiple schools, including Ohio State, Arkansas, some of the bigger conferences as well, but he comes in with pretty good stats as well. He's thrown for over 1,600 yards and has 22 touchdowns to just 4 interceptions on the season, and he's also the star of this Salem Hills defense.
First down and 20.
So Salem Hills will be in an early 1st and 20 from their own 10-yard line, 11:42 to go first quarter. Gustin from shotgun with 4 wide receivers. Gonna take the snap, drops back to throw with plenty of time. Now being pressured a little bit, he is gonna go down. He's gonna go down at around the 5-yard line. In on the sack for Maple Mountain. Looked like it was.
These numbers are hard to read up here.
Loss of 6.
I want to say that was Jarrett Boyer, number 53.
Yeah, great job by Maple Mountain's secondary to give the defensive line plenty of time to get in there and finally bring Gustin down, and that'll bring up a 2nd and long situation here. They've got 2nd forever to go with the sack and the penalty.
So Porter Gustin now about a yard or 2 deep in his own end zone from shotgun. Once again, 4 wide receivers on the 2nd and 26. Gustin to throw with plenty of time. Again, he's sitting back there in the end zone. He's going to take a shot deep. He's got a couple men out there, and that pass is batted up and nearly intercepted. A diving attempt, but it will go incomplete, and it will put it 3rd and 26 coming up here for Salem Hills.
Yeah, great job by Cole Casper back there in his strong safety position, getting back and batting that one away. Maple Mountain comes in on the heels of a 2-game winning streak here as they beat Wasatch and Provo. That brings them to a 2-3 record in region, or 2-2, pardon me.
And you talk about how early when you're on the road playing a team that's high ranked with a lot of talent, an early stop like this, Chris, could really set the tone for the game for Maple Mountain.
And to give them the confidence they need to compete with Salem.
Low snap, Gustin picks it up, again looking deep, now being pressured. He's gonna get out across the 5 and brought down at around the 8 or 9 yard line. Getting in there again on the tackle was number 43 for Maple Mountain, and that's Garrett Blanthorn in on the stop.
Yeah, great coverage that time on all 3 downs. Maple Mountain got the benefit with that holding penalty, but the secondary held up that time, and they'll be challenged by Gustin tonight, and they've so far been up to the challenge.
So 4th and 22, and Salem Hills will fall back into the punting formation. Cannon Miner standing back at his own 48-yard line. A good snap. The punt is away. Miner's going to come up and call fair catch around the 47. Ball comes free, and I think Maple Mountain was able to get back on it. But a near disastrous play early on for the Golden Eagles, but they will retain the ball and get great field position led by their senior quarterback, Jaron Hall.
Jaron Hall comes in. He's thrown 20 touchdown passes this season. He has 1,794 yards. He's the do-it-all dual threat for Maple Mountain, and he's vastly improved this season compared to last at the quarterback position, and they still have him for another year here at Maple Mountain.
As the junior quarterback will spread out the Maple Mountain offense on first down, ball sits on the Golden Eagles' 49-yard line. Hall sends Cole Casper in motion across the field, takes the snap and rolls out to his left. Gonna throw over the middle, he's got it intercepted. It's intercepted by Salem Hills.
Picked off.
And the Skyhawks are gonna, ball comes free at the end and Maple Mountain recovers. The question's gonna be as if he was down or
Down
not.
on the play.
Looks like the refs are still discussing this. And looks like they're gonna give the ball to Salem.
So an early opportunity for Maple Mountain. Looks like it's gonna come to an end on the fumble, and it will be Skyhawk football on the Salem Hills 45-yard line.
It's been a little shaky start here for Maple Mountain special teams and offense as they've fumbled on the punt return and now that interception.
So Salem Hills' second possession of the game, 9:42 to go. And Guston's gonna throw a screen pass, and that's gonna be ruled an incomplete pass, as the pass looks like did go in the
Pass is
forward motion.
incomplete.
Yeah, that's just a case where the wide receiver decides he wants to run before the ball's in his hands, and nothing good ever happens with that most of the time.
Ball on the 45-yard line.
9:39 to go, first quarter here at Salem Hills High School on this Wednesday night for high school football throughout Region 8. A full slate of action going on throughout the region as Salem Hills will spread the field on 2nd down and 10. 4 wide receivers. Guston again from shotgun takes the snap. He'll throw. Steps up again. Good protection. The pass over the middle, and that's going to be complete.
Looks like it might be possibly intercepted by number 46. And it is.
And it is. Jordan Larson got in there and made the diving interception.
Pass is intercepted.
Yeah, great job by Larson there in his middle linebacker position, dropping back into coverage and watching the quarterback's eyes, and he comes up with the INT that time.
And that's not going to happen with both quarterbacks, really. Jaron Hall and Porter Guston. Neither of them have really thrown a lot of interceptions on the year. So now Maple Mountain a chance with good field position to take advantage of the turnover.
Yeah, they're starting right at the 50, and your success rate of scoring on that side of the 50 is a lot higher when you start with the ball.
Hall set from shotgun, gets the snap, throws over the middle. That's complete. That's out to Connor Ellis, and Ellis is going to get about 11 yards, maybe even 12, out to around the 38, and that's going to be a first down for Maple Mountain.
Yeah, we'll see if Hall can settle down after that early interception and lead him down the field here. That is the first down of the game as well.
9:14 to go, first quarter. Ball sits on the Salem Hills 39-yard line. Hall set from shotgun, gonna throw, steps up in the pocket, now being pressured. He's gonna be brought down pretty close to the line of scrimmage. It does look like he'll lose a yard, maybe 2.
Yeah, it looked like number 11 there, Porter Guston, the linebacker / quarterback that got him that time.
Guston's a guy we're gonna call his name a lot tonight as he starts at quarterback and also at linebacker for Salem Hills.
Yeah, you don't get recruited by that many schools because you're going to be noticed at this level.
2nd down and 11. Maple Mountain needs the 30-yard line for a first down. Jaron Hall from shotgun, single back. Hall to throw, steps up, throws, got a man over towards the sideline, but it looks like it went incomplete. It looks like he was trying to get Jake Maffey, number 7.
Yeah, Hall threw it the only spot he could that time, and there was pretty good coverage by Salem.
For Jake Maffey, number 7.
It's we'll bring up 3rd down here.
11 yards to go.
So now a 3rd and long for Maple Mountain, and we've seen the Golden Eagles throughout the year have good success in these 3rd and longs with being able to throw it. We'll see here exactly how Maple Mountain plays this, but you would think they've been able to find some intermediate routes. Maybe another one of those slants over the middle to Connor Ellis. Guess we'll see what's coming.
Yeah, Hall has plenty of weapons to work with at wide receiver, that's for sure.
Casper in motion. Hall takes the snap on the keeper. He's going to be brought down at around the 37-yard line, so he does pick up about 4. And now decision time for Maple Mountain is it's going to be 4th and about 6, maybe 7 or so.
Well, I think when you're going with the quarterback draw on 3rd and 11, you're definitely setting yourself up for 4-down territory, and they definitely will go for it here on 4th down.
8 minutes to go, first quarter. A 4th down play coming. Maple Mountain needs a 30 to keep this drive alive. Golden Eagles have played a lot of very competitive teams close this year, including 4A Woods Cross, who's having a great year up in the Salt Lake area. Hall takes the snap, gonna throw. With time, looking down the sidelines for Maffey. Got a man that's gonna be And there's a flag that comes in late, and I would imagine when this came in, probably pass interference against Salem Hills.
Yeah, it looks definitely like it was pass interference. They were bumping the whole way down, and Ellis will get the, or pardon me, Dixon will get the benefit of that call.
Pass interference is the call.
So that'll give Maple Mountain a first down.
Jake Dixon, the intended wide receiver, and he had a step there on the Salem Hills corner as they went down the field. And so Maple Mountain gets a first down and back to a 1st and 10. You talk about how big early, especially in a big game like this, getting on that scoreboard is going to be for either team, really.
Yeah, when you're the underdog, if you can score first, that'll definitely give you some confidence that you can stay with the team.
Shotgun set, they're going to give it to, looks like that was, I want to say Cole Casper, and it was on the carry. Casper gets to the 24, so it looks like a loss of 2 on the play.
That play was blown up from the beginning by Salem's defensive line as they were able to get plenty of penetration in Maple Mountain's
Loss of 3.
Didn't do a very good job that time
After
for
the
Cole Casper.
24-yard line. That'll bring up 2nd down.
So 2nd and 13 for Maple Mountain. Ball on the 24. And they'll come out here with 3 wide receivers. All set. Throws the screen out to Casper at the 20 to the 15. He's down to the 5 and knocked out of bounds at around, I want to say about the 6, maybe the 7-yard line. That's 1st and goal, Maple Mountain.
Yeah, great job by Jaron Hall for the screen pass, and Casper did the rest. Now, when Maple Mountain got down inside the 10, 15-yard line against Provo last week, they lined up in the I formation with Larson. We'll see if they look to do that again this week.
As they come out of the huddle, it does look like they're going to go from the shotgun with Jaron Hall. Looks like Connor Ellis is in the backfield. Jake Moffey to the top of your screen. Hall the throw, going to roll out to the right. Flag comes into play. They're going to go to the end zone, back of the end zone, and that's incomplete.
Flag on the play.
And we'll see now what the flag is, but from where it came in, likely a hold against Maple Mountain.
Anytime the umpire throws it at that time, it's most likely holding. So that'll move him back 10. That's a huge mistake by the line.
It's against Maple Mountain.
So that will move the ball back 10 yards.
Holding. There we go.
And it's going to be holding against the Golden Eagles. So now that moves the ball back to the 23-yard line. And now you're back in 1st down and 22 to go.
That didn't look like a hold if they moved him back 15 yards.
Back to throw. They're going to throw the screen again. Casper at the 24 makes a couple of men miss, fights his way down to around the 21-yard line, and that's going to be a gain of about 2 or 3 coming up here for the Golden Eagles.
Yeah, that play worked well, but Salem adjusted that time and was able to stop it.
Trevor Gosser, number 82. No gain on the play.
6:22 to go, first quarter.
Goal from the 22-yard line.
Maple Mountain driving. They started their 2nd possession from good field position, trying to get on the board first. Hall takes the snap, going to throw. Runs away from some pressure, still being chased. He's going to throw at the last second, and just it looks like throws it away, and will now save that play to become 3rd down.
Pass is incomplete.
Yeah, they haven't taken a shot yet to the end zone on this drive. I wonder if this is the time to do it. They have a pretty good kicker in Tanner Dayton who could hit it at this range, but the wind is slightly gusty tonight.
I wasn't down on the field, but I was at field level for about an hour before kickoff, and it was very gusty and windy, and you could tell on the kicks that it was pretty good when that gust didn't pick up. Once that gust picked up, though, no telling where the ball was going to end up. Hall from shotgun, 5 wide receivers. Takes the snap, Hall the throw, now being pressured. Now he's going to throw at the last second and incompletes the pass. And it looked like it was intended for Jake Dixon, and that brings up 4th down.
Yeah, that penalty really stalled this drive for Maple Mountain. They had the ball at the 6-yard line, and they were unable to do anything. Unable to punch it in, so we'll see if they can't get a field goal and be the first team on the board tonight.
Tanner Dayton coming out to attempt the field goal, which will be a 39-yard attempt from the left hash.
Yeah, he struggled with these kicks clear out on the hash so far.
Tanner Dayton.
Snap is good, and the kick is on its way, and
Flag on the play.
and there's a flag on the play. And I'm not sure here whether it was a hold or maybe it was offside.
It was good or not good.
Looked like some movement on the defensive line.
Offsides on the Skyhawks.
So that'll give the kick 5 yards closer. I couldn't tell if the kick was good or not, but it was close. If it wasn't, it had the distance, that's for sure.
And so now that does move it up to be a mid-30-yard field goal try here. Tanner Dayton had plenty of leg on the first one. The question's going to be, can he get it straight and accurate?
Yeah, good point.
Dayton set, ready to go.
33
And here's the snap. The hold is down. The kick is up and blocked. The kick is blocked by the Skyhawks of Salem Hills. And it's going to be first down Salem Hills as they recover. And try to think here if that's
number 51,
one guy is down. And that looks like it was Jason Blanthorne, number 6, was down. He's now up on the play.
Yeah, he got hit. He was the holder that time, and after the block, he went up to make the tackle, and one of the Salem Hills guys came in and blew him up. But great job by Salem getting through the line there and blocking that kick.
8-yard line, and that's another
So
Skyhawk.
5:51 to go in the first quarter. Salem Hills will take over at the 28-yard line with their senior quarterback, Porter Gustin. And the Skyhawks have had an interception and a punt on their first couple of drives of the night. Gustin set from shotgun, and he's going to hand it off on first down. A sweep play, and again getting there. Good job by the Maple Mountain defense of getting there.
Isaac Parrish on
as there's
the carry.
Isaac Parrish on the carry.
Yeah, Maple Mountain's defense has stepped it up the last couple of weeks as they were giving up huge points early on, but it looks like they'd settled down, and it wasn't just because they were playing Provo and Wasatch.
And we talked about it a little bit on Friday against Provo. But as the week went on, I started thinking about it. Maple Mountain's in a great position because they really control their own destiny as to where they finish. They're not really having to sit back at this point and go, well, I hope this team loses. I mean, they win a couple of games, they could finish in that number 2 spot. Gustin throws the screen pass out to Parrish, who picks it up immediately. And it looks like it was going to be an incomplete pass.
It's an ruled an incomplete pass, but it looked from up here that it went lateral or backwards. So they must have heard a whistle down there, and that's why everybody slowed down.
So 3rd down and 8 for Salem Hills. They need the 38-yard line to keep this drive going, or they could be forced to punt for the second time tonight.
And this is Salem Hills' 3rd drive of the game. They have yet to pick up a first down and have 1 turnover.
Gustin set from shotgun, 4 wide receivers. Parrish once again, the lone back, set to throw with time. He's going to now be pressured from the backside, and the throw late is going to be incomplete as it was thrown out there. A good attempt to make the play.
That was Jared Blathorne providing the pressure that time for Maple Mountain. Gustin had nothing downfield.
8 yards to go for the Skyhawks.
So Blathorne again gets some good pressure, 4th down, and Salem Hills will have to punt for the second time tonight. So an early opportunities coming here for the Golden Eagles of Maple Mountain. Cannon Minor will go back deep as he's standing at about the his own 34-yard line.
Yeah, punt returns have been an adventure for Maple Mountain this year, that's for sure.
The punt is away. It's a line drive kick, bounces around the 35 and will roll to the 20, and it's going to die at about the 16, 17-yard line. So for the first time tonight, the Golden Eagles are going to start with the possession deeper in their territory and an opportunity here to move the ball.
Yeah, they need to pick up a couple of first downs just to continue to win the field position battle here, if nothing else. But that was a great job by Jesse Rowley punting that time to change the field position there for Salem and give their defense a little breathing room here.
4:49 to go, first quarter. No score in this one. Salem Hills in the powder blue, Maple Mountain in the white tops and the maroon pants and maroon helmets. Jaron Hall set from shotgun with 4 wide receivers. He's going to throw the screen pass out to Cole Casper in the flat. Casper gets close to the first down marker. He's escorted out of bounds, but there's a flag that comes in. He's going to pick up, I think, at least 8 or 9 on that one.
Yeah, Unfortunately, that play is going to be negated by, looks like another hold for Maple Mountain, and that'll put them first and
Waiting for a call.
probably half a distance to goal from that distance.
And it's one of those things that, I mean, any game, football is one of those games where,
Holding.
Chris, and we've talked about throughout the year that penalties, turnovers, those are things that are can really add up quickly.
Yeah, they're drive killers is what they
go.
are. And they change the momentum of football games, that's for sure.
So 1st and 19 from Maple Mountain's own 10-yard line. 5 wide receivers. Hall back there by himself. He'll throw. That's complete over the middle. Looks like to Connor Ellis out to about the 14-yard line.
Yeah, Maple Mountain's trying to settle for some short passes here. It looks like Salem's dropping deep, dropping at least 3 guys deep, playing maybe a cover 3. So let's see if Maple Mountain can get something going here underneath.
Hayden Albrecht in on the stop there for the Skyhawks. 2nd and 14. Hall set from shotgun, and he's going to throw again. Throws that one over the middle, and that one is caught. It's only going to be for maybe a couple of yards. Well, looks like about 4, maybe 5. Looks like they're around the 21-yard line, and that's going to bring up a 3rd and about 9. So really, when you look at it from the holding penalty, you pick up a couple of plays to get the penalty yardage back, and really, you're in a pretty manageable 3rd down from being in that 1st and 19.
Yeah, they definitely have shortened the distance here.
3rd down, 8
picking
yards
up
to
the
go.
1st down. They have plenty of options here at wide receiver. It's possibly a post route might work here.
Hall set from shotgun. He's going to roll out. He's going to look over the middle. Got a man wide open. That's Cannon Minor at the foot race. 40 to the 30, 20. He is gone. Touchdown, Maple Mountain. It's Jaron Hall to Cannon Minor. And 79 yards later, and it's a Maple Mountain touchdown.
Yeah, that was a great job by Minor, finding a hole in that zone, catching the ball, and outrunning everybody. There obviously was a missed assignment there by Salem, as the middle of the field should not be that wide open, but Mapleton will capitalize with a 6-0 lead here.
And a big play, one of those early momentum plays. Your defense makes a couple of good stops, and then your offense able to put that one in the end zone. And now that brings on Tanner Dayton for the extra point try. Dayton had a field goal earlier in the game that was blocked, and now he comes on for the extra point. Snap is down, the kick is up, and it's blocked again. Salem Hills got there and blocked it. And so their 2nd time tonight, they've blocked a Maple Mountain kick. And with 3:22 to go in the 1st quarter, it's Maple Mountain 6, Salem Hills 0. Chris, the defense forces a turnover, forces 2 punts, and the offense makes the big play. Talk about that momentum change.
Yeah, that's huge for Maple Mountain's defense. Salem comes in as a high-powered offense. They can move the ball well. They can run the ball. They can put it through the air. But they haven't even picked up a 1st down this evening, and just doing that so far in the 1st quarter has got to give them plenty of confidence. And it'll be interesting as this game goes on, because both teams played last Friday. It's a Wednesday night. You've got to be tired. You've got to be sore. You didn't have a whole week to recover from last week's game.
So it is something definitely to keep an eye on as we go throughout this one, but a big golden opportunity for Maple Mountain, and they cash in to take the early 6-0 lead. Tanner Dayton's got the ball teed up on the 40, and he'll put a foot into it, and this is a deep kick once again, and Salem Hills will watch this one go all the way through the end zone, and the Skyhawks will start at their own 20-yard line.
Yeah, we'll see what adjustments Salem's made here. Nothing's worked for him so far. Credit Maple Mountain secondary for playing tight coverage, and then the defensive line has been able to get pressure on Guston with just 3 or 4 guys blitzing.
So if Maple Mountain can continue that pressure, and they got to find a way, and I don't know if there's really a complete way to shut down a player like Porter Guston, but you have to find a way to contain him. And Guston is going to give the ball 1st down to Isaac Parrish. And Parrish is going to find his way, get upended pretty close to the marker, and that's actually not going to be Parrish. That is Jackson Bowden, and he gets about 9 yards, close to another Salem Hills 1st down, their 1st of the night.
And that's another Skyhawk.
That was just a couple of missed tackles by Maple Mountain, but credit the running back for coming with a head of steam and keeping his legs turning that time.
So 4 wide receivers for the Skyhawks, and they're going to go once ahead right up the middle.
Billy Wolfcomb this time. A gain of 5 up to the 35-yard line.
Wolfgim on the carry there for
Second
Salem
down and
Hills, and he
5.
gets about 5.
Yeah, he'll pick up 5 yards on first down. It looked like he got a little head start there and might have been offsides or false start there as he was moving forward before the ball was snapped. But
Salem Hills going quicker, and that's going to be another first down run as they're starting to rip them off as they get out to around the 50-yard line. Salem Hills gets another first down, and that was Isaac Parrish this time on the carry.
yeah, they're changing out the running backs at wholesale tonight. It
Goes
looks like they have
15 yards,
3 talented
plays
guys
the
that
50,
can carry the
and
ball
that's
for
another
Salem here.
Skyhawk.
So the offense starting to get going for Salem Hills, 2:25 to go. First quarter, Gustin's going to keep this one, get to the 50, get outside at the 45 to the 40, 35. He's going to be knocked out of bounds finally at around
Porter
the
Gustin.
25-yard line. That's a first down for Salem Hills.
Yeah, when Gustin gets around the corner, he
gain of
is hard to
25
bring
yards.
down when he gets all
That's
that
another
momentum going.
Skyhawk.
Maple Mountain's got to do a better job of containing him early and not allowing him to get to the edge.
Gustin, 6'5", 245 pounds, quarterback and linebacker. A lot of people are saying that he goes to more of a linebacker set at the college level, but having some good success this season for Salem Hills.
Yeah, when you're that athletic, usually you are the quarterback on your high school team, and then you'll move on to college and play a different position.
Salem Hills will empty the backfield here. Gustin by himself, and he'll take the snap. Now being pressured here, he throws that one high and incomplete. Out there intended
Pass
for
is incomplete.
number
Billy Wolfgrim.
8. That's Billy Wolfgrim
Second down,
as the
10
intended
yards
receiver.
to go.
Yeah, great job by Maple Mountain. They brought some pressure there. They were able to get to Gustin, and he was forced to make an errant pass.
Salem Hills substituting quite a bit, maybe to keep some of those fresh legs there. You have the opposite going on for the final game of the regular season next week. You have a nice, kind of a longer break and a longer rest period before the final game of the regular season. That's again right up the middle. Couple of tackles broken, lowers his head, and gets to around, and that's Jackson Bowden as he gets inside the 5 to about the 8-yard line.
Yeah, Bowden, he's a
another
5'10",
Skyhawk.
240 senior. He's definitely another big back.
First and
And
goal
Maple
from the
Mountain
8.
struggled to bring down tonight. I'd look for Salem to continue to run the ball up the middle.
Going again right up the middle, getting down to
Billy Wolfgrim
about the 5,
crosses
and
the
that was
5 to
Wolfgrim on the carry.
just before the 5.
And you're seeing Salem Hills now start
Second down,
to go quicker as well.
and
Instead
goal
of
from the 5.
taking a little more time, they're getting the play call from the sideline, getting to this line of scrimmage and going.
Yeah, and they are substituting at a high level. Maple Mountain has no answer on this drive for the run. We'll see if they can't stiffen up here as they move inside the 5.
Second and 5, right up the middle. That's Gustin at the 5, lowers his head at the 2. Does he get in? Yes, he does. Touchdown, Salem Hills.
Skyhawks.
So Salem Hills answers Maple Mountain's lawn touchdown pass with running the ball up the middle, and then a nice lawn run by Gustin that set up his own touchdown there, and Salem will tie this up 6-6 with a minute 24 to go.
1:24 to go. Salem Hills with the extra point will have the opportunity to take the lead.
Hubert.
Yeah, Salem Hills has a guy that's been coming wide open on those kickoffs, on those PATs, so we'll see if Maple Mountain can adjust.
They're lining up similar to the Oregon style of going for the extra point, where they'll see if they can get the good look to go for 2. High snap, kick is down, it's up, and it is good. And with 1:24 to go in the first, Salem Hills is taking the lead. It's the Skyhawks 7, the Golden Eagles of Maple Mountain 6. As we continue in this first quarter, and you talk about getting this late in the season, how exciting it is from a standpoint of these games are starting to mean something. Playoff positions on the line. These aren't just games to play games at this point. These are games with a lot of meaning.
Yeah, that's a good point. You also know who your team is at this point. The first couple of weeks, you're trying to figure out who can really play at this point. People have established, hey, I'm starting on the line, I'm starting a linebacker. So this is where that you can fine-tune and hone those skills at those positions and make a run into the playoffs.
Region 8 is matched up with, I want to say it's Region 4 or 5 as everything's set up. If Maple Mountain does finish 4th, they're going back up to Salt Lake City to take on Woods Cross potentially in the first round of the playoffs. Line drive kick goes to Jake Maffey. Maffey will keep it at the 25. Get up, break a tackle, a 35 to the 40, and he's going to have good field position, and he's finally brought down close to midfield. So Maple Mountain again, but there's a flag, and so this one could be coming back a little ways.
Well, it looks like that flag might have been for a late hit. There was something on that sideline after the play had ended, but we'll have to let the refs sort that out. But if it is a late hit on St. Hills, Maple Mountain will be in great field position. Wow.
So waiting for the official call, and it's a dead ball personal foul against Salem Hills.
Personal foul.
So that will tack on some to the end of the run, and Maple Mountain for the third time tonight is going to start north of the 50-yard line.
Yeah, and it looks like Maple Mountain's going to have to score tonight. I think Salem's figured out they can't throw the ball on Maple Mountain, so they'll probably adjust and try and run it up the middle with those big backs. So Hall's going to have to probably air it out tonight as well.
1:13 to go in the first. Jaron Hall takes the snap, throws a quick screen. That's out complete. Fighting his way ahead, it looks like it was Jake Dixon. And Dixon gets around 4 or 5.
Yeah, great job by Maple Mountain taking what Salem's giving you on first down. If you pick up 5 yards on 1st and 10, that's usually going to lead to more success on the later downs.
Under a minute, first quarter. 7-6, Salem Hills leading Maple Mountain. The difference in the game, Salem Hills blocking an extra point early on in this one.
They also blocked a field goal.
Shotgun set for Jaron Hall. 5 wide receivers, Hall again to throw. He's going to be immediately pressured, steps up in the pocket, goes to cut back, gets away, now going to fight his way ahead, and gets, I want to say, about 3 to around the 32-yard line. So takes a play that looked like it was going to go for a loss and makes something out of it.
Yeah, that was a great job by Hall, being very shifty on that play. There was nothing there. That was all him picking up that extra 3 yards and bringing up a more manageable 3rd and 2.
So no play will be snapped before the end of the first quarter. At the end of one from Salem Hills High School, it's the Skyhawks of Salem Hills 7 and Maple Mountain Golden Eagles 6. You're listening to you're watching high school football on the Spanish Fort Community Network.